Justpearlythings is a very problematic YouTube channel, and she's actually doing a lot of damage to men's issues. So it's actually better that men's issues do not get talked about at all than through a frame like this, a pro-dating frame, a biological determinism frame, a far-right frame, a manosphere frame. The manosphere is anti-male. It's dating-obsessed, anti-male, far-right nonsense. Okay? So I'm not part of the manosphere, and I always take great pains to always correct someone if they call me part of the manosphere. I am not part of the manosphere. I'm not part of the same online grouping as Rush V and Andrew Tate and Justpearlythings. They are not me, and they are not me, and I am not them. Okay? It's just as simple as that. And her audience, Justpearlythings, manosphere audience, is actually hostile to men, and I'm going to prove it. Let's watch this video.
So I will say on this show we try to stick to the rule rather than the exception, and that's not the majority.
So I'll get to the rule. Yeah. I'll get to the rule. 63% of youth suicides, are from single mother homes. 90% of homelessness and runaway children are from single mother homes.
You can't put that on the mother.
Yes, you can put that on the mother. And the fact she's saying so coldly, you can't put that on the mother, shows that that woman saying that is a female supremacist who doesn't give a fuck about children. Her reaction is, oh my God, what should we do about this? And I'm going to say one thing as well. Runaway children are not runaway children. That's blaming the children. Runaway children are driven away children. That's the correct terminology. The narcissistic, child-abusing single mothers are driving the children away from a toxic home. Right? Children need the safety of a stable home, and the narcissistic, child-abusing single mothers are driving them away. That's what's going on.
85% of children who show behavioural disorder.
No, in the background. Yes, narcissistic, child-abusing mothers.
Those are from single mother homes. 80% of rapists with anger problems are from single mother homes. 71% of high school dropouts are from single mother homes. 70% of youths in operated institutions are from single mother homes. 80% of all the youths that are in prison are from single mother homes.
So how are you going to blame the woman then?
Well, it's amazing. How are you going to blame the woman then? Well, the causation, the commonality is obviously the single mother. Okay, right? So the sort of woman who'll drive the father away from the kids and out of the kid's life, right? The sort of woman who'll do that, she's already going to be inclined to abuse the kids because she's going to be narcissistic.
He didn't blame guys. Why is your immediate reaction you're blaming the woman when he's just reading a stat?
Well, you do blame the woman. These women are always willing to blame men for anything, stuff that men are not even responsible for. But when it's obvious that single mothers are child-abusing, narcissistic failures, right, lowest of the low, they'll come in to defend the women and deflect responsibility away from them. Okay, now let's prove that the audience is hostile. Right, so this is false framing. He's not blaming mothers, he's highlighting the importance of fathers. Right, if he's not blaming the mothers, he's a white knight. It's not about the importance of fathers. Fathers are important, but that's the false framing of the issue. Look, I'm pretty sure that if let's say there was a single mother who wasn't abusing her children or neglecting them, right? There would be some problems, but the children would largely come out fine, right? Without the fathers. So these tradcons, oh no, fathers are important, keep us around, don't divorce us. So they're trying to frame the issue around that. It's not about the importance of fathers. It's about the danger that single mothers are to children, and our system enables it, and our system awards children to the single mothers and gives women incentives, single mothers, to drive fathers away and drive them out of the child's life. Good way to phrase it. No, it's an avoidance. Was looking for this comment. Now, this is the white knight. I would say he is blaming the fathers. Fathers are not sticking around and teaching the children how to be social how to do social norms. Well, maybe a father didn't stick around and teach you how to write a sentence properly. Jeremiah Jones. Yeah? Right. I'll read it again. I would say he's blaming fathers. Fathers are not sticking around and teaching the children how to be socially normal. Okay, Jeremiah Jones, you low IQ subhuman. Okay, you're such a lizard-brained anti-male subhuman. You got to blame the fathers, right? You got to blame the fathers, right? Fathers are being driven away by the mothers. Fathers are being driven away by the mothers. In the past, before computer databases, right? When even in my lifetime, it was easier. Like in my early years, it was easier to fake your name, change your name, and move somewhere else. It's a lot harder now. It's a lot harder, right? In the past, you could change your name and just, especially in the USA, you could just go to another state. You could go to another state, boom. You could abandon your kids easily. It was very easy, right? It was a lot easier than it is now, right? It's almost impossible now, okay? In the past, when it was easy for fathers to do that, it was very rare. There was like a single children without fathers was far rarer in the past, right? Okay, it's women who break up most relationships. Most divorces initiated by the women. The system gives women alimony and child support when she breaks a relationship up, so she's incentivized to break a relationship up. But you low IQ subhuman, you low IQ subhuman, you blame the fathers. Right? So let's say the fathers are not sticking around. Let's say they're not sticking around. You low IQ subhuman, which is not the case. It's obviously not the case. Low IQ subhuman, right? Right. Let's say they're not sticking around. So you're not putting responsibility on the mothers to teach them social norms, right? The fathers are not sticking around. You idiot. You idiot. The fact these instincts to blame the fathers when it's the mothers driving them away, right? So, like, come on, men in the 50s, men in the 40s, even then they wouldn't let them do it. They would just try and stop them from doing it, but it was a lot easier in the past, right? But then, no fault divorce, child support, right? Boom. The single motherhood phenomenon rose. It grew. So you're spreading stereotypes, Jeremiah Jones, you low IQ subhuman. I'm going to say that again and again as many times as I want. Right, you're spreading stereotypes. You're spreading those false stereotypes that led to the child support laws that created more single motherhood. So, there's a deadbeat dad problem when women are divorcing and driving fathers away. These men are leaving the women and banning the fathers. When you've got half a brain, you can see it's the women driving away. But these low IQ subhumans who changed the laws, who brought in child support, right? It caused more single motherhood because it incentivized the women to drive the fathers away, right? And the low IQ subhumans go, men are not manning up. They're leaving their children when they passed a fucking child support regime that drive fathers away, right? And you low IQ subhuman, right? You go, the fathers, they're leaving the children, they're abandoning the families. You're a low IQ subhuman, low IQ subhuman, low IQ subhuman. And the audience is full of stupid, low IQ, anti-male, lizard-brained subhumans who want to blame the male. They want to blame the male, even though it's blatantly the woman doing it. Bloody hell. How can you... Look, there's prejudice, right? There's prejudice, right? Okay? And when you're prejudiced, makes you miss reality, what is fucking obvious, right? Men value relationships more than women. Men struggle to get status and to maintain stable relationships, right? They value relationships far more than women. Men are less willing to break up relationships than women, right? Okay? And when men do leave the women, in vast majority of the cases, it's due to hostile female behaviour driving the man away as well. Okay, so you're to blame, actually, Jeremiah Jones, because you're spreading the false attitude that it's the father's fault when we've got a child support system keeping men down. All right, you are. Sorry, I've got to reply to this. Sorry, you are a low IQ who. Yeah, that's subhumanity is. I think it hit the comment limit. All right, I can't reply. Okay. Here's another one. Exactly. Single mother home is not blaming the mother at all. That phrase is used because the mother stayed to raise the child alone. It's more concise to say homes where the father left and never came back. No, it's not more concise. It's not more concise. It's homes where the father was driven away. Because when in the past, when it was easier for fathers to abandon their children, they didn't. They didn't. The myth of the deadbeat dad, the myth of the feckless dad. It's a myth. Fathers want to stay around their families. And they want to stay around their children, period. So the mothers are to blame. So these far-right Justpearlythings fans, these Manosphere fans who waffle on about dating, waffle on about the wall, and say all sorts of falsehoods about gender dynamics, they don't even have the guts to call a spade a spade. The single motherhood, problem, the single mother child abuse, child murder, child neglect, parental alienation problem done by women, caused by women, they're too scared to call it out. So you're all subhumans. If you do not understand basic cause and effect, if you do not understand what is obvious, right, you're a subhuman, right? So, okay, it's another secretary as well. The sky is blue, right? The sky is blue. You're such subhumans. You'd go, no, the sky is red. Men are to blame. Okay. I'm done. Over and out. I don't care if this is ranty. Fuck you for blaming fathers. Fuck you. You enablers of single motherhood child abuse.